马兰将军回答了，看到我就不要说了。
Since Admiral Marlin has answered his question, I don't think I need to
如果你愿意听的话
add anything more.
我说几句也可以问题。
But dutifully, I will answer my question.
中国经济30多年的改革开放确实有长足的进步，现在是世界上经济增长的第2位，但是13亿人口一分配，它却是100位左右的问题。
After 30 years of reform and opening up, China's economy has made tremendous progress, and we are now the world's second largest economy. However, divided by the 1.3 billion Chinese people, the per capita GDP of China ranks only behind the 100th in the world.
中国搞经济建设是为了解决好13亿人民的生活，使他们日子过得更好，而是不是拿这个钱去搞武器装备去挑战美国去问题。
Our efforts to grow our economy is to ensure that the 1.3 billion people are better off. We do not want to use the money to buy equipment or advanced weapon systems to challenge the United States.
美国人民的生活水平高于中国人民生活水平12倍。
The per capita GDP of the United States is 12 times that of China.
如果我们拿这些钱去搞武器装备挑战美国，中国老百姓也不会答应。
So if we spend our money, which is much less than that of the United States, to buy weapons and equipment to challenge the United States, the Chinese people simply would say no.
现记者们朋友，你们都清楚的知道，美国是世界上最大的超级大国，中国要挑战它，谈何容易问题。
As is known to all, the United States is a superpower in the world today, and how can China easily have the ability to challenge it?
中国没这个文化，中国也没这个能力。
That is simply not part of Chinese culture, and we do not have that capability.
我们希望世界和平、稳定、发展，给人类祝福。
We would strive for world peace, stability, and development and well-being of the whole humankind.
开始将军访问中国，中国确实有一个新型的飞机720，是一个验机进行的试飞。
What you said was true, that Secretary Gates' visit to China in January coincided with the test flight of our J-20 stealth fighter.
开始将军都认为这是一个正常的，不是针对他的。
Secretary Gates also has expressed that his belief that it is part of our routine test flight and it is not targeted at his visit whatsoever.
那美国研制了那么多新型武器，它是针对谁的呢？为什么中国搞一个新型武器就对美国构成了威慑和挑战呢？这个理由不知怎么说好，只允许你们干，却不允许中国干问题。
The United States have far more advanced weapons and equipment. Why is not the question raised that such R&D in equipment and weapons is targeted at someone, some country, or some defense leadership? And why the same question is posed to China in our effort to advance, to improve our equipment? I find that very strange for questions to be raised only to China but not to the United States.
可能朋友们都知道，美国对中国的高科技技术是封锁的，欧盟对中国的军售也是禁令的。
You may well know the restrictions on importing high technologies to China here in the United States, as well as sanctions of arms sales to China within the European Union.
使我高兴的是，美国的封锁也好，欧盟的禁售也好，反而激发了中国人民的斗志，充分调动了中国人民的聪明才智。因此，他们奋发的努力，也引致了一些保卫自己的一些新型的武器装备。尽管水平比不上美国和欧洲，但是总是自己引致了自己应该拥有的武器装备，这是非常振奋人心的事情。
Despite those restrictions and sanctions, the Chinese people have used their wisdom and they have come up with their own homemade advanced weapons and equipment. Although in terms of modernization level, those are lagging far behind the equipment of the United States and the European Union, I find that very inspiring and encouraging that we have relied on ourselves and come up with our own equipment and weapons.
我和马兰将军进行了友好的会谈和磋商，达成了许多共识。我也希望美国的媒体能够正面的宣传中国。
Admiral Mullen and I have had very friendly discussions and we agreed on many things. It is my sincere hope that the U.S. media will also put China and the People's Liberation Army in a more positive light.
当一个中国人民和世界人民的新闻媒体的工作者。
To honor their reputation as objective press and media to the interest of both the Chinese people and people around the world.
我们的共同回答就结束了。
I think that's all for today.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. This concludes.
小伙子们，再见。你提的问题提得很好。
Thank you for your good questions.
好啊，谢谢。再见。